So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. You look at this Super Bowl, the 2nd appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose. And that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl.
It got his man complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Chubb running right. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A give running right is Chubb. Oh, he bowls over him. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Touchdown! With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Saints are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Hill looking to throw for it. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Mecole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. And his pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Nicole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from taking the lead in the Super Bowl. Folk connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Saints 6.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. Oh, some strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Hill looking to throw on first. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on, but the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
They go play action now. Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. Call it an 8-yard pickup, but it'll be 3rd down.
Tackled by Derwin James. That's a gain of 8.
Now Wilson.
3rd and 6.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll get this out to Kamara. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Wilson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
For a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Here's Wilson. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. It's scintillating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall him on. What a play here. 6 in the Super Bowl. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Completes it to Hardman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
For a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Wilson. It's complete to Diggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now rush coming, and he's taken down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll try the right side with Henry. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
4th down, here's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Here's Wilson. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And out of bounds right around the 20. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Again, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw is Wilson. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And Folk's kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy, not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A first down carry for Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson.
At the 38-yard line.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Brown's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Saints 20, Patriots 17.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hill flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019, 4th fastest in the NFL, and he flashed the big-time speed again there. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Hill looking to throw for it. Being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got room. Past the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Chubb. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. A give. This is Chubb. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Saints will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 11.
Chubb will get the call running left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Flush to his right.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away,
and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Wilson's throw there complete to Myers. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there for the Patriots. Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Wilson going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And they work this out past the 25.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Saints.
On 1st down, Hill eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Handoff comes to Chubb. Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 168 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Hill on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
10 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hill. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
A loss of 8 yards.
To try again after the sack. Hill. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Touchdown, Saints! Dawson Knox, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints are moving closer to their second Super Bowl title in franchise history. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They're looking at third and a few inches. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. This is something that we saw quite a bit in Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing again on second and 10. Wilson. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here we go with Kamara. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Alvin Kamara.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
60. Patriots 37.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Steps away to his left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They begin this drive with Chubb. And some room to maneuver. Sheds him off at the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.